Hey everyone, good morning. This is Old Man Jay. Just wanted to give you a quick review on my 2001 Suzuki SV650. Actually, is sold. Guys coming to pick it up today. Just I said, you know what? I've never done a review on my bike. Let me do a quick one. Anybody ever thinking about buying one of these bikes? It's a great bike. It's a great bike. I don't know if I'd recommend it as a first bike. It's just a little torquey. It's a V-twin. You can see the motor down there. It's a V-twin motor, and a little torquey, I think, for beginners. But history on this bike: I purchased it on the west coast of Florida from an older guy. The reason he sold it was because it was too tall for him. It is a pretty tall bike. I can flat-foot it. I'm 5'9". About 5'9.5" or so, and I can pretty much flat-foot it. But it's a great bike. Great bike. I've had it for about a year, maybe a little over a year. Put about 3,000 miles on it, and the bike has been great. No problems whatsoever. The old man took really good care of it. He had changed the front fork oil, the seals. He did a valve check on it. You know, he just kept up all the maintenance. He gave me a list of everything he had done. But it was just basic maintenance. And remember, the bike is 18 years old. It's a 2001. And the bike has been ultra reliable. And the reason I purchased this bike was I had a 2017 Ninja 650 and that I purchased brand new. And that bike was great. I loved it. But at the time I was living in apartments, and I had it in storage. And those storage places, you know, the reason why they don't give you no contracts is because they keep raising your rates. So it started like at $90, and then after about 6 months or so, I was paying like $130. I was like, nah, forget it, you know. So I sold the bike, and you know, I got very close to what I paid for it, surprisingly. And at the time, there wasn't a lot of them around. It's that new redesigned Ninja 650, and like I said, great bike. But I wanted to get something inexpensive that I could leave out on the parking lot and covered. You know, and God forbid somebody stole it, it wouldn't hurt me as bad. But I ended up getting this bike. I had read a lot about these bikes. I heard they were really good. It's like a legend, these bikes. And I purchased one. And let me tell you, it's been a great bike. I recommend it to anyone. The brakes are good. It does like nothing outstanding, but it does everything good. Very good. And it's just an all-around great bike. Good fuel economy, torquey, a different kind of sound. It's almost like a Ducati Monster, you know, like a cheap Ducati Monster you got there. And I wouldn't call it cheap because it's a great bike. And that frame is just beautiful. That's what sold me. The frame, the color, and just the overall shape of the bike. I ended up putting it up for sale. It was very hesitant. I almost canceled the sale. But I just want to get something newer, maybe a cruiser. The cruiser I've been looking at is the Yamaha Roadstar Warrior. I want to get something that I can maybe take the wife in, but it's still sporty because it's got a lot of DNA from the R1. And, you know, inverted forks, it's dual front discs, it's a 1700 motor. So that's what I've been leaning towards. So, well, we'll see. My mind changes, you know, daily, so we'll see. But just wanted to give you guys, show you the bike. Anybody thinking about getting one, it's highly recommended. Let me start it up for you so you guys can hear. It's a cold start. Usually when I start it, I accelerate it. Usually accelerate about twice. Turn on. I live out here in South Florida, so it's not really, it's never cold or nothing. I turn it on, and remember, Suzuki's got a safety. You got to hold the clutch. Just give me a second while I turn it on. And there you go. Remember, these bikes are carbureted. So when I first turn it on, it's a little cranky, but right away I just accelerate a little bit. this review helps some of you that are thinking about purchasing older used bike such as this one. Make sure you check it out carefully, have it inspected with somebody that knows how to do it, and hopefully you get as lucky as I did. I paid about $2,300, I remember correctly, for this bike, and it was, it was about $200 more expensive at the time than other bikes that I saw online, but the way the guy took care of it, it was great. It was definitely worth it. Anyway, let you guys go. If you guys like the video, please give me a like and please subscribe. It's my new channel. I'll be putting some cool killer reviews on here. Even my car, I got a 2019 Camaro 1LE and a couple of my friends' cars, a couple of Lamborghinis and BMW M5. So, I'll be giving you some more reviews soon.